Hey there everyone, this is Flammy. Welcome back to episode 11, season 3 of my Let's Play. So, as mentioned in the last episode, we are continuing raiding, trying to get up to 1 million elixir, and, I don't know, not really a specific number of gold, just some amount that we can spend to upgrade our defenses. So, let's go. After we go on this attack, I will be looking at, on the last attack, we did lose a good number of resources, unfortunately. Reason to that was I was offline and wasn't able to collect them. Not bad on this one. Doesn't look like they have a ton in their collectors though. I attacked one with about that much last time, although I knew I could get into one of their storages. Ooh, so this is a good one. I started talking about this last time. If we were able to take this on, that's a whole lot of elixir right there in the middle, obviously. Over 200,000. Over 200,000 means that the storage is most likely are more than fill at the maximum 200,000, and then the rest is taken by the collectors. I don't think we're gonna be able to take this one on though. He's got pretty good defenses, both high level and walls are well done, and the layout is pretty good. I actually like this layout. Yeah, I really like that layout. It's interesting. Might replicate that sometime in the future. Actually, that reminds me of something interesting. So you noticed the 30 seconds ran out, right? And then it started counting down. Well, that doesn't actually mean that I'm going to lose the battle if you don't hit the next button within that amount of time. I've gotten couple of people asking questions about this. You can absolutely attack. Ooh, I'm definitely attacking this guy. Let me finish this thought though. You can definitely hit end match though, and without losing, as long as you don't place down troops. So why am I attacking this guy? Well, as you can see, he's got the problem of his mortars are very spread out, so I can attack into the bottom mortar, take it out, and then attack the storages with archers, and not have his wizard towers be able to do anything about it. So that means you only need to take out these 3 defenses right down here. So yeah, this looks good. This is going to be a good one, guys. I can already tell. Unless I really screw up. Please don't screw up, Flammy. Please don't screw up. I think we're going to be alright, though. Basically start off as normal, picking off as many things as possible. We're going to break into this bottom compartment, as I was saying, take out the 3 defenses. It probably would be nice to have a couple more giants to do this, but you know what? We got enough barbarians and stuff that will probably be alright. Trying to decide if I want to... I don't think I can pick off any more buildings right now. Yeah, see. You saw as soon as that archer moved over a teeny bit, both built things opened fire on him. So, I think I'm going to use mainly the giants as distractions for the mortars and stuff, and spread out everything. And the archers and the barbarians will do most of the damage. 2 wall breakers coming in. Break through the wall. Send in the barbarians through there. They'll take some splash from the wizard towers as they get towards the archer tower on the left. But you know what? That's alright. I might not need to deploy much more than this. Sort of depends on how the archers are going. You can see the wizard tower on the right is shooting at the barbarians. I don't think he can hit the archers though. Yep, doesn't look like it. See here, all the archers are just pinging away at the storages. No return fire. Beautiful, beautiful. So you might notice that like this is only good if they actually have resources in their storages. Just no matter how good or bad their base is, always you need to think about, is it actually worth it for the resources? Because if this guy only had 10,000 of each resource, it doesn't matter if I can like totally do something really clever and break open his base if he doesn't actually have stuff to make it worth it. Sort of obvious right there, but just always think, is this attack worth it? However much I have to deploy, is it worth it? So last 2 storages right here, going down with the archers. Ooh, that mortar can barely hit that one right there. But as you can see, these other ones are out of range. And that's it. So got both the storages. Collected almost everything. Well, not everything. There's 30,000, 14,000 left, but you know what? I'm fine. No need to 1-star either. 40%, we'll take the loss. Not trying to keep the trophies up at all. Okay, 133,000 and 118,000. That was I like that attack. That was sort of clever. Yeah, just need to think about how your defenses overlap, definitely. His like, they look like they're fine on first glance, possibly, but in reality, they were pretty far spread out. So, taking out 1 mortar means everything's by its own. Okay, so let's move on to the next attack. Although, actually, let's Let's look if we can spend this gold first. So we got 300,000. I know that'll cover this cannon at 200,000. And this archer tower, that's going to be 360. But you know what? I think I want to do the cannons first, because level 6 archer tower versus level 6 cannon. What is the difference? So level 6 archer tower does 35, and upgrade will do +7. This will be 31, but it'll be +9. So I actually sort of want to do this cannon first. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do this right now. Which cannon should we upgrade? They're all the same level, so just upgrade the least important one to our defenses. And I think that'll be this one in the corner. Okay, looking good. Just something to be aware, when this cannon is under construction, for example, this building and this one will be pretty exposed, just because this wizard tower doesn't have the range to cover it, and this mortar is pretty far back, so archers could pick off these two, and a couple of these other ones as well, but most of these ones because they have resources in them. In this case, it doesn't really matter because there's only 2 buildings that have resources, but if you're upgrading multiple at once, that'll be something to be aware of. And if, for example, this was like a high-level storage or something you really want to protect, you should move it just while this cannon's upgrading. Fortunately, it's only a 1-day upgrade, so that's relatively short. I mean, it's long, but at the same time, there's much longer other constructions we could be doing right now, so take advantage of that. Okay, let's go into this recent attack. Mass Barbarian. That's all there is to it. But you know what? It looks like it paid off for him, so I'm expecting he'll just spread out all over the place and pick off all of the mines and collectors, which have tons of resources in them, unfortunately, because I was not collecting. So let's go look and see how it does. This is a pretty good test of our base, because my base is pretty heavily designed, well, not, the exterior buildings are pretty heavily laid out to deal with this sort of thing, because all the buildings outside are designed to funnel barbarians around, rather than let them break through the walls until everything is down outside, or lots of things are down outside. Interesting, he's going very light at first. Okay, here he's going more heavily, so I'll zoom out and get a bigger picture. Definitely lots of resources in the storages, or the collectors. I keep saying that. I keep saying storages rather than collectors. Mortars, he's doing a good job spreading out so the mortar shouldn't do too much. Wizard Tower's doing good damage to everyone who comes within range, although it's not hitting huge groups because they're not in huge groups. Guys should start grouping up more. They're trying to break through the walls on the bottom, although the mortar's targeting them, so they'll probably all die first. Couple groups wandering around. So he's attacking really heavily on the top right now. Mortar is going to absolutely ruin this. Bad plan right there. That would be a great time to have a couple giants to spread out, or just spread out your stuff in general. So he did break through, but as you can see, he only did, I don't know, maybe like 10% damage to the elixir storage. Wizard Tower and Mortar are just going to do a great job. Actually, both mortars can fire on this. The other one is barely within range, fortunately. So as you can see, I'll zoom in real fast. See how much health that thing has? They did maybe 20% damage to it overall. Yeah, so goblins at the end would have been much more effective. They would have died fast as well, but it would have been much more effective. So 20 goblins, take your last 10 giants, or 10 barbarians, spread them out to distract stuff, and then bring in the goblins to kill the storage and get the resources. Would have been way more effective than just bringing in, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 guys. Okay guys, that's going to wrap it up for episode 11, season 3. Thank you very much for watching. We've got one construction underway right now, as you can see, with this cannon. But hopefully we can keep getting the elixir count up in 2 attacks now. In 2 episodes, we've gone up, we were at exactly 500,000 before, so we've gone up 116,000. Plus a little bit collected from the collectors, of course. But I think I'll continue doing some attacks right now, and keep recording episodes for you guys. So I'll be back soon. Thank you very much for watching.